Yo, what's going on, ladies and gents? My name is Arbuckle. Welcome back to another video. Today we are once again back on Modern Warfare, and I wanted to share with you guys the best class setup for the AUG Breach Beast blueprint. As most of you guys know, these new blueprints come out pretty much every other day, and we've got a brand new AUG. Now, this blueprint is not very good for a run and gun setup. As you guys will see in the bottom left, the stats that come with this blueprint actually buff the accuracy, the range, and the control very much and make this gun very powerful. However, the mobility is way down. So this is a submachine gun that's not meant to be rushing around with. It's obviously meant to stay a little bit more defensive, but it is very powerful. So we're going to adjust this a little bit so that our accuracy, range, and control are all still buffed, but we're going to make our mobility actually buffed as well. So if you guys take a look at the class setup that I have set up for the AUG Breach Beast, you will see that our accuracy, our range, and our control are all buffed, and we also get a nice little buff to mobility, and we don't lose a whole lot of mobility, so we're still able to actually move around and rush around the map pretty quick. So we're not going to be using a muzzle. The barrel that we're using is the 407mm extended barrel. With this, you're going to get damage range, bullet velocity, and recoil control. Obviously, this is one of the attachments that focuses on accuracy, range, and control, so a pretty good attachment to run. We're going to be using the TAC laser. I feel like the lasers are very awesome with the SMGs, especially this TAC laser. You get aim down sight speed, aiming stability, and aim walking steadiness. You get a nice boost to accuracy, mobility, and control. You don't lose pretty much anything. So a really good attachment to use for SMGs, especially this AUG. The optic we're going to be using is the GI Mini Reflex. Now, generally with SMGs, I don't use the optics, but with the AUG, I'm not a huge fan of the iron sights, so I generally will run an optic on here. If you don't like the optics, then you don't need to run one. You can change it for another attachment, maybe a stock or some extra ammunition, but I think the GI Mini Reflex is a really good way to go. We're not going to be running a stock with this class setup. The underbarrel that we're using is the Commando foregrip. I always love running this attachment no matter what gun we're on. We got a recoil stabilization and aiming stability pro, obviously boosting our accuracy, range, and control. We lose a tiny bit of mobility with this, but again, we get a huge boost to our accuracy and our control. So a really good attachment to have. We're not running any extra ammunition, and last but not least, the rear grip that we're using is stippled grip tape. This is very important, especially with submachine guns and the smaller guns in the game, because you're getting aim down sight speed and that sprint to fire speed. So if we are going to be rushing and moving around quickly around the map, then having sprint to fire speed is going to win us so many more gunfights because we're able to get up our gun quicker and start shooting faster than the enemy. So a really good attachment to have on most of the weapons in this game. But those are the attachments that we're going to be running for the new Breach Beast blueprint for the AUG. If you guys have any questions or any problems with this class setup, make sure to leave them down in the comment section below, and I'll be sure to try to help some of you guys out. I really hope you guys did enjoy this video. Please make sure to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and I'll see all you guys in the next video.